Good morning, everyone. I see Shanu Goel, Secretary Women Members Empowerment Committee of ICA. Welcome you all to the part 2 of the VCM series on outsourcing in accounting services. I'm sure you all must have benefited from the deliberations held yesterday in part 1 of the series, and in case you have missed it, you can visit Women Portal and view the recording at your convenient time and place. Also, one more thing I would like to add here, we are soliciting suggestions and initiatives from all of you via email that you must have received from WMEC. So it's just a request that please respond to that email. Just give us your suggestions and feedbacks to perform better. So continuing with the deliberations, we are fortunate to have CA Sanjeev Sanghi sir with us today to discuss an overview of global outsourcing market. To moderate today's session, CA Madhu Agarwal madam had agreed to be with us, but unfortunately due to some medical emergency, she could not join us today. We are thankful to CA Meenakshi Berwani madam for agreeing to be a moderator for today's program at a very short notice. So just a brief introduction of Meenakshi ma'am. She is going to join us within a minute or two. CA Meenakshi is Secretary Udaipur branch of ICAI. She is winner of numerous awards for her academic excellence and is a certified mentor of Oxford Brookes University. She has also been awarded for her contribution to the field of education by various newspaper agencies. So I think Meenakshi madam has joined us. Hello Meenakshi ma'am, can you hear us? So by the time she joined us and take us ahead with the program, I would just like to, list 2 or 3 initiatives of WMEC. Like there's a job portal. WMEC also have a job portal where 164 branches of ICI are over there, registered over there, and they have, listed, you can register through branches over there with your specification, with your area of specification, and you can just choose from the job posted over there according to your choice, and you can apply for those jobs. So please do visit Women Portal. We have got videos of all the VCMs are uploaded over there, so it's going to be really beneficial for you if you visit Women Portal regularly. Kimisha ma'am, would you like to add something more? Ma'am, kindly unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, thank you, Shanu, for updating us and updating our women chartered accountant also regarding our initiatives. So I would request if you want to be like a work from home, or you want to join as a partner or on flexi working hour or part-time basis. So you can post your detail on our job seeker. That one column is already added in on our portal. So you can feed your detail on portal, and outside also our firms, chartered accountant firms and industry and corporates, we are connecting also, and they are also referring our portal regarding that type of professional opportunity. And we have also uploaded professional opportunity on our portal also. So I think Meenakshi is there, and we have also started this year success story and certain theme-based program also we have designed. For example, you can send also your success story, your success journey, professional journey with us, and we will upload on our portal. So I would request all participants, just you send your success story and your journey also. You can share with us. And also we have designed customized training program, 360-degree learning program of 4 areas of practice. Those female chartered accountant who want to start their practice, or who have taken already break from professional career, and again they want to resume back. So for that we have designed this 360-degree learning program. So also that program we have uploaded on Digital Learning Hub and our portal also. So member can refer that also. And also we have compiled, as I have updated, and we have dedicated portal for women chartered accountant to just refer it. And we have also specifically designed 3 or 4 program here I would like to mention. One is about women entrepreneurship program, or program on startup. So our women member can take benefit of that type of workshop also. And one also related to women independent director and faculty development program, train the trainer program, because so many opportunity as a faculty also at our ICI platform, so many certificate courses, so many PQC courses are there. So our female chartered accountant can be there as a faculty or as a content developer, or we can say that paper setter, examiner. So apart from use that certificate course use in their day-to-day life, but also they can use it, they can associate with ICI also. And also we have designed one program, work-life balance among female chartered accountants. So also, dear members, you can join that. And I think, Meenakshi, you can start with that, and I will give my welcome address after yours address.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Hello and good morning, everybody, and welcome to the virtual CPA meet on opportunities and scope in outsourcing accounting services. So it indeed is a very interesting topic, and I'm sure all my friends who've joined in would like to know more about this. We are very happy to tell you that our learned speaker, Sanjeev Sangiji, is there amongst us. But to begin with the session, I would like to ask first Kimisha ma'am to give her opening remarks. Kimisha ma'am, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Meenakshi, and thank you, special thanks to you for joining. And good morning, friends, and a very warm welcome to all of you in this second part of the virtual CP meeting on opportunities and scope in outsourcing accounting services, being organized by the Women Member Empowerment Committee of the ICI for the benefit of our female chartered accountants. In absentia, CA Pramod Jain ji, he is Vice Chairman of our WMEC, our renowned faculty for today's VCM, very active, dynamic and star speaker, CA Sanjeev Sanghi ji from Kolkata, our moderator, of course, very smart, dynamic, Meenakshi Bhairwani ji from Udaipur, our office side secretary, CA Shanu Goyal and Ruchi Gupta, and dear participants. Our today's VCM is part of our initiative to enable women chartered accountants to contribute meaningfully to the growth of the nation in diverse accounting areas like accountancy, cloud accounting, direct tax, indirect tax, advisory, consultancy, opinion-based practice, project finance, and many other regulatory areas related to professional interest. With the Women Member Empowerment Committee has always come forward to equip its women members in meeting the challenges likely to be faced by them and would give them an edge in developing the contemporary professional capability. Just, I would like to share theme of the year 21-22 because presently we are organizing specifically seminar on digital related topics. So this year theme is digital empowerment for better tomorrow. For that, we have designed workshop on particularly topics related to digital empowerment. For example, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, blockchain, cybersecurity, data analytics tools, robotic process automation, CAD tools for auditors, communications tool. So we have designed this type of 7-8 modules related to digital topics. So our member can take benefit of that also. And one more initiative I would like to share apart from our WMEC. I'm also Vice Chairperson Ethical Standard Board, and last year I was Chairman Ethical Standard Board. So we have launched CA Connect search engine portal also. So that is really very useful for female chartered accountant because they can mention their services on that portal according to their expertise areas. So just that CA Connect portal is a system of listing of CA firms or individual CA practitioner on the platform of ICI. It means ICI will provide online platform for connecting outer world also, and ICI will promote your expertise at global and domestic level. So it is a portal for chartered accountant to be connected and get engaged professionally across, not only across India, but outside India also. So that feature, I would request all female chartered accountants just connect at CA Connect portal. And about today's topic also, I would refer Sanjeev ji also update about that. But we have one committee related to that. Yesterday, I have shared that publication also. Committee for Development of International Trade Services and WTO. So that committee has released 2 important and very excellent publications regarding accounting process outsourcing. and insight on major economics. In that relevant publications, you can get all detail related to that respective country. For example, UK, US, Middle East. So what are their software requirement, then licensing requirement, how you can convert that type of opportunity, whether related to business process, accounting process, LPO, KPO. So all technical, and how you can connect all material 360 degree. That material are incorporated in that accounting process outsourcing publication. And second, also important publication apart from outsourcing, one ebook on quick insight on professional opportunities abroad. In the form of like advisory consultancy platforms are available. So that is also two publications are very important under that committee. And second, for technical and digital empowerment, I would suggest, because I'm deputy convener of digital reengineering and learning hub also, so I would suggest that you can refer that small videos which are uploaded on digital learning hub regarding technical updation, regarding digital empowerment. So you can refer that also, because so many small videos, learning videos are available on that digital learning hub platform also. So that is certain professional opportunity what I would like to share with you all. And one additional thing I would request all female chartered accountants कि आप एक्टिव बनिए, because this is your committee, this is your portal, WMEC portal, and each and every content specifically designed for you people. So just go through that, and we also seek your suggestions regarding that. Now coming to today's VCM, in the first part held yesterday, we had with us CA Sunil Khullarji and CA Varun Nirmalji, and we discussed on pertinent topics such as opportunities and scope for accounting professional wishing to export or are exporting their service in the international market, awareness about the wide scope of work opportunities available for the Indian chartered accountant as a result of accountancy and finance service being identified as one of the champion sector by the government of India, and opportunities for chartered accountants in international market. So that video also we will upload on our portal. So if any member missed that opportunity, so they can refer that video also. And taking it ahead, today we are going to discuss the global outsourcing market and emerging trends to perform accounting process outsourcing services in the global arena. Global outsourcing is enabling business without barriers in a borderless world. So it also mitigates risks for the customers as it is not country specific or geographic dependent, and allows more freedom and flexibility in decision making and operations during the outsourcing process. So we are fortunate to have with us CA Sanjeev Sanghi ji to deliberate on global outsourcing market. CA Sanjeev Sanghi ji is a tech-savvy fellow chartered accountant with 22 years of experience as an entrepreneur in international fintech industry. And also he authored the book, The Digital Professional. So today I would say only one thing that is very relevant topic today as so far concerned with professional women professionals. और संजीव जी ये भी बताएंगे कि हम कैसे उसको being an individual female chartered accountant, how we can connect with those firms and how we can convert that outsourcing opportunity in our from our remote place also. So I'm thankful to Sanjeev ji for taking up today's important session and guiding our women chartered accountant present today in the second part of this VCM. I sincerely hope that today's program will help you, all of us present today, to gain special insight into the technicalities of the professions related to APO. I wish all of you a great and successful career ahead. Over to moderator Meenakshi ji.
Thank you so much, Kimisha ma'am. This is Kimisha ma'am, chairperson WMEC, and I'm sure, Kimisha ma'am, the kind of dynamic personality you are and the kind of benchmark you have set up for all the female chartered accountants, more and more female chartered accountants are coming forward to be becoming actively involved in the forum. Thank you so much. Next, we'll begin with this session. The session is about overview of global outsourcing market, and we have our learned speaker amongst us, CA Sanjeev Sanghi. I would like to give a brief introduction of CA Sanjeev Sanghi, sir. Sanjeev Sanghi sir is a tech-savvy fellow chartered accountant with 22 years of experience as an entrepreneur in international fintech industry. Presently, he works with hundreds of overseas clients, provides an end-to-end tech-based consulting and accounting solutions. Realizing the need of constant technology upgradations in his profession, he has authored the book Digital Professional, which provides a guideline to the fellow professionals to upskill themselves by greatly leveraging technology in their operations. He is also the founder of Digital Accountant, an initiative to bridge the gap between technology and accountants by empowering accounting community with practical knowledge and making them future ready by providing them digital transformation consultancy services. Sanjeev sir loves to share his experience by providing training and counseling sessions in hundreds of academic institutions, professional bodies, study circles, and merchant forums. He has taught QuickBooks Online accounting package, Advanced Excel, G Suite, Office 365, and invaluable accounting softwares to hundreds of professionals with his team all across India. Multifaceted personality, he is also presently the secretary of BBD, BAC Professional Study Circle Associate, advisor of IT Committee of Association of Corporate Advisors and Executives, chairperson of Merchant Chamber of Commerce Industry, Direct Taxation Professional Association, and advisor to the other reputed forums. He is formerly served as secretary of Eastern India Regional Council of ICI. Earlier in his career, Sanjeev sir earned a diploma in information studies, DSA from ICI, and has also done his certificate course in Java software development, system management from NIT to strengthen his technical grip and fuse the necessary expertise with his financial qualifications. We're indeed fortunate to have him on the very apt session, which is his topic of expertise, overview of global outsourcing market. Over to you, Sanjeev sir.
A very good morning and thank you, Kamisha ma'am, Chairperson WMSC. I think you are doing a wonderful job and I have heard a lot for women empowerment and getting them digitally transformed. Thanks, Shanu. Thanks, Meenakshi ma'am. And I think this is a very, very apt topic which has been taken today on how a women chartered accountant can work from home and can connect with clients globally and can sit at home and work. I had been doing this from last 2003. So today, we'll go over the PowerPoint, but we'll go more on the practical areas on how this whole journey has started and what all needs to be done. And still, yes, it is no more theory. Still, it is a real world where thousands of chartered accountants can get into this industry, can work in this industry, and can actually gain a good amount of money from it and get their confidence from it. And it is not a very tough job. It is 100% possible. But then, yes, there are three elements which are very, very important, which we are going to cover in the entire presentation, is the right mindset, acquiring the right skills, and knowing the right tools. So if we can understand these three magical words where we have the right mindset and we learn all necessary skills which are required, and then also learn all the tools which are there, I think they are looking for us more than we are looking for them. So I think the worldwide accountants have a tremendous need for us, and we need to learn how to work with them remotely, anytime, from anywhere. Let me start my presentation. So I would be very happy if you start questioning me as and when it comes to your mind, and I'll be happy to interact and answer all the questions, because if I go on speaking for 1.5 hours, what will happen is it is just a monologue thing. But if you have questions, pertinent questions, practical questions, I think that would be a very good way to interact with you. And the whole objective of this session is, after the end of the session, you get a clear roadmap of what needs to be done, how to go about it, and how to take it forward. So I hope, let me share my screen. Yes. So once again, thank you, Kamisha ma'am, for giving me this opportunity, and I will do 100% justice to this topic. I can assure you that. And your expectation that your member of WMSC EC will definitely get a roadmap on how they can acquire a client and they can start working from home. So what is outsourcing? We all know, like you already had the session wherein, what is all about outsourcing, where we want to, give our work, a regular work, a routine work, a recurring work, a memorized work to our fellow practitioners, to our fellow professionals, so that we focus on strategies, we focus on more important areas, and the routine work can be done by them. That's the basic definition of outsourcing, and that has started maybe 30 years back, and it has gained momentum more and more and more. And India, like even in the last session, you must have heard about India being the favorite destination, but the concept has changed. Like when I started doing this model, there were two important reasons why people wanted to, give us outsourcing work. One was low cost, and the other thing was turnaround time. There were two major advantages for India as a favorite destination. Was people, from America, from Australia, from UK were thinking that if we are, outsourcing the work to India, it's a low cost model because they would be saving at least 50 to 60% of their cost, and a turnaround time, which means while they are sleeping, we are working, and while they get up, their work is done. So basically, they are working 24/7. If you have one of your partners sitting in the US, maybe in the West Coast, basically your office combined together is a 24/7 office, because you work for 10 hours, he works for 10 hours, and the client is getting the work done in 20 hours. So that was the speed and the objective and the reasoning behind this growing market. So I'm not going to talk about, the market size. I'm not going to talk about, why everyone wants to come to us and how we can be of great advantage. I'll come straight to the point of what needs to be done to get into this market and how to get started with your first billing. So yes, all these things, if you see over here, the major thing today is not about cost. It's about partnership. And that is something which you need to understand. It's about partnership, where these accounting firms worldwide are looking for partners. Partners who can work with them, partners who can take care of all the functions which they are doing. And actually, because with technology, what used to happen 20 years back and even 10 years back was we used to do transactional processing. When I talk about transaction processing, what I mean is we used to get a PDF file of bank statement, and we used to go into the accounting software and manually used to enter all those transactions. We used to get a payroll statement and used to go into the accounting books and used to, pass the journal entries. We used to get a credit card statements, and we used to actually punch each and every transaction into the accounting software. So there was a huge process of transactions which was happening. Today, even that is not there. Today, what is happening is the software like QuickBooks, software like Zoho, software like Xero, what they are doing is that they are basically automating the entire functions and process, where these software sync with the accounting software, and it automatically pulls all the transactions from there through the OCR, optical character recognition, and all your entries come in a single screen where they identify that these are the dates, this is the vendor, this is the GL code. And the way they get the GL code is by artificial intelligence, where they go back into the history of the transaction and check for vendor, which was there before, and what was the GL code used for that vendor. They pull it up. So you can see 100, 200, 500 entries in one screen. You just confirm the whole thing, hit a button, and all the entries get posted. So that's the power of technology which is coming up today. So if you are thinking that you are going to get a typing project or a project which is fully based on transaction, it is not going to happen. Today, you have to move up the chain of learning a lot of skills, which I'm going to share with you today, and be ready for them. So I'll give you a very good example, because I'm going to talk about all the practical things which I had experienced in this 20 years of journey on outsourcing model. The first case study which I want to share with you is many of time people comes to me and say, so what comes first? Whether we get a client and then we start doing the work, or whether we get ready for it and then start looking for a client. What comes first? I would say the first thing which you need to do is that get ready, which means make up your mind to make sure that you want to get into this business. When I started thinking I really want to get into this, I stopped everything and started looking for clients and started developing my skills around it. Because once you get a client, you cannot go back to me and say, all right, you give me the work, let me learn it and do it for you. Or you take the work and then you find 100 different people and try to work out a solution. You need to learn these skills beforehand. You need to get your infrastructure ready beforehand and start with. It will never happen that you'll get a 10% job or they will come up with a decision saying, all right, you are a great person, from tomorrow onwards, we are going to give you this entire work and you're going to do it for us. Ye kabhi nahi hoga. Kya hoga? Ki what is going to happen is, once you are ready with your skills, once you get relationship, and I'm going to talk also on how you will build the relationship with them, how you will connect with them. But once you get connected and build a relationship, they will start a trial project. They will start with just one single client or maybe one single process, and they will check your ability on that. They will check your responsiveness on that. They will check your communication, process on that. They will check how strong your infrastructure, how are you communicating, with what medium, how you are managing files, how you are storing documents, how you are getting things done, how you are responding to queries. There are hundreds of things which will be checked. And once they get comfortable, they will also check how they can. Just 1 second. I think if anyone can. Shanu? Yeah. So they will be checking hundreds of different things before they think of outsourcing or depending on you. So basically, outsourcing is all about getting dependent on you. And that is where the biggest element which comes up is the trust. T-R-U-S-T. You have to build that trust, build that, capability model where they can feel assured that if I am outsourcing my work to this particular firm or this particular chartered accountant, I'm rest assured that they will get my work done. I'm talking of a model where you are directly connecting with CPA firms and firms, accounting firms across the world. I'm not talking of a model where you are going into a freelance website like Elance, like Upwork, and you are basically bidding for work. Those work are different. Those work is basically on a model of reduction of cost. They just want a single project to be done, and they want to be done by someone who is skilled enough and who is charging them the lowest cost. So it's very competitive. They have no margins and thing goes that way. But I'm talking of a model where you are actually entering into a partnership with a CPA, with a person, and working on that direction for a longer time. I had been doing this with a couple of CPA firms for the last 22 years, and the relationship is still there. I started from, just 100 transactions a month with few, maybe $200 to $250 per month. I started my business from there. And I'm going to share during this entire presentation how this whole thing started and what was the challenges and how I had coped up with all these challenges and, came up to this level where today we have more than 500 clients and we are processing more than 8 to 10,000 hours every month. So this is how the journey has happened in 15, 20 years. And so I'm not going to talk more on the PowerPoint. I'm going to talk more on the presentation part. Labor cost, India speaking English, quality service, all of these statistics has been there. Quickest and quality time, well-equipped latest technology, all of these has been discussed and definitely will have been. That's why India definitely is the favorite destination because we have a huge pool of English speaking people. And the best part is we have a huge pool of women chartered accountants who are happy to work from home. Now, again, in global outsourcing, though we are focusing more on accounting and taxation, still there's a huge opportunity also for digital marketing, for software development, for consulting solutions, for internal audit, for data entry. Now, data entry is now getting more and more, minimized, competitive. So I will take that as a last option. But yes, accounting, and the most important thing, which is not covered here, is the live dashboard. The live dashboard, where every single small and medium enterprise today is looking for a dashboard, a reporting tool wherein they get to know the entire value of the company. They can check the performance of the entire company at a click of a button. And we are going to see today also how we can create a live dashboard. And that is something which all of you can definitely do, by learning Power BI, by learning Google Data Studio, by learning Power Query. So all of these things are possible, and how you have to go about it, we are going to cover in our next slides. So yes, I always say these three things. One is mindset, second is skill set, and the third is tool set. First, you have to make up your mind. You have to be determined that, yes, I want to get into this. I want to be independent enough to work from home and be my own boss. So वो जिद, वो determination, वो जरूरी है सबसे पहले. And then we are going to learn today how we are going to, get all these skills within us. How we can learn good advanced Excel. How we can learn Power Query, Power BI, macros. ये सब कुछ अपने सीखेंगे. How we learn different accounting tools like QuickBooks, like Zoho Books, and all these different payroll softwares. ये सारे skills हमें acquire करने पड़ेंगे. And then we need to learn all these different tools, which is softwares, so that we are ready enough, we are digitally ready, we are, capable, competent enough that whenever we get connected, we can give them the entire presentation that, sir, this is how you're going to send us email. This is how I'm going to respond back to you. This is how you're going to give me documents. These are the softwares I know, and I can work on those. So as soon as you are ready with all of this, the person sitting over there says, wow, I don't need to train this person. This person is good enough to get things done from me, and you can get started at the click of a button. That should be your objective. So you can get ready in maximum 3 months time frame. You don't need 3 years to get ready. You just need 3 months to develop all these skills within you. Shanu, if anytime any questions come in, you can always let me know.
Sir, we're just thinking of taking questions at the end of your session, if that's okay with you.
But yeah, Shanu, but if relevant, so you can take up. I think because that will be the more interactive in that sense. Because this topic is like that. If we missed that particular point, so after that, definitely, that will be the gap.
It will be very valuable.
Sir, in case okay.
At any point of
relevant to the topic question aata hai, so I will just, Okay,
please,
sir.
thank you. So outsourcing, जो global outsourcing की बात हो रही है, सबसे पहले अपने आप से पूछना होगा. We have to ask this question to ourselves: Are we ready? Are we digitally ready? Just thinking of an objective कि मुझे ये करना है will not take you anywhere. You need to be ready for it. You need to be prepared for it. You need to transform yourself from a caterpillar to a butterfly. ये ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन अपने अंदर लाना पड़ेगा, और ये लाने के लिए 3 चीजों का ध्यान रखना. The first thing is adapt, transform, and innovate. Lot of technology innovations has come in. So the question which I'm asking all of you is, are you paperless? Do you know tools from where you can manage your work, documents, and clients anytime from anywhere? Do you know how to manage your clients' documents and your team anytime from anywhere? What does that mean? Because in this model, what is going to happen is that you are sitting in Calcutta, Your team may be sitting in different parts of the country, or maybe in Indonesia, or maybe in Philippines, and your client can be around the world. So you can have clients around the world, you can have teams around the country, and you can be anywhere, which means your laptop is your office. Are you ready for that? Are you competent to plan your entire system in such a way that you can manage your documents, your client, your employees, which means your employees' performance, their productivity, their timesheet, their management, their controls, their interviews, their recruitment process? Can you do that anytime from anywhere? Because today, you don't need a physical infrastructure. You used to be in an outsourcing world when people come to me and say, Sanjeev, you know what? You are great in this outsourcing world, but I have got a 20-seater office. I've got a 50-seater office. I got a 100-seater office. Can you get business for me and we can work it together? I said, sir, we don't need a the physical infrastructure anymore in this world. We need a digital infrastructure. Do you have a digital infrastructure? That is the question. How are you planning your document management system? How are you planning your employee management system? How are you planning your work management system? And how are you planning your client management system? Agar aap taiyar nahi hoge. And that brings up a very interesting story. When I started this journey, I was struggling badly to get some work. PwC, one of the senior employee approached me and said, Sanjeev, we are happy to give you 10-seat work. 10 persons work to you. And I was very excited. I said, wow, I want to do this work. He put across the paper and he was ready to sign the agreement. And as soon as I was about to sign the agreement, he asked me a very intelligent question. He said, so is your office ready for it? I said, no, but all the terms and conditions which are mentioned over here, getting this work done, all these parameters, all these deadlines, I'm going to meet that. He said, how? I said that I'm going to get started in 15 days. In 15 days, I will plan the entire thing. I'll plan the infrastructure. I hire the team and I'll start getting the work. He took back the agreement and said, sorry, you don't have a mindset. You are not ready. So it's very, very important not to do work when the work comes in. Shanu, I have requested Sarita to join. She is one of my partners. That that practical training on QuickBooks, she can help me on.
Okay, you can talk. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So that is the important thing which I wanted to say is what comes first. What comes first is we need to be digitally ready before approaching the client.
Sir, if I can, just do.
Sure.
Sir, I have a question. Can even a sole practitioner can get outsourcing work, or do we need to be a part of a big accounting firm for that?
You can be as small as possible. You can even be a single proprietor. That is not a big challenge. They are not looking for bigger firm. That's a wrong myth that I need to be a brand. I need to be a big company. You can be a single proprietor as long as you have a right connect and you are digitally ready. So if you demonstrate that you are digitally ready and if you have a right connect, that person needs you more than you need them, because you are basically working as a team for them. So imagine a situation, if I'm hiring people in my organization, what am I looking for him? I'm looking that that person is sound enough, experienced enough, digitally strong, and can help me get my work done. I don't need bigger firms for that. Bigger firms are required for bigger clients, which means where do PwC, EY, and all these big four work? They go and work with multinational companies, but there are 400,000 CPA firms available who are looking for us. The biggest challenge is we are not digitally ready, we are not skilled enough, and we don't have a right connect. So once we get into this formula of getting ourselves digitally ready, I think that's the first step. And then we'll talk about how we can connect and how we can demonstrate and how we can get things. So what are the different things we need to do to be digitally ready? We are going to work on that.
Then another question arises that do I need to acquire some specific IT skills to be digitally ready?
Yes.
Like, okay, or my Excel or Word will do.
No,
Knowledge of Excel and Word
definitely
will do,
not.
no?
You need to be in the internet
Okay.
world. You need to learn how to collaborate, how to be cloud-based. As I said, you have to decide if you are working on an Excel file on your local computer, you are not digital. If you are working on a Word file, so are you working on G Suite? Question number 1. Do you know data storage? Are you working on Google Sheet? Are you working on Google Doc? Are you working on Microsoft Cloud, Office 365? Which means you have to put yourself on cloud. And that brings up a very interesting concept of cloud computing. Now, cloud computing is basically 90% of people says data stored on internet is called cloud computing, which is not a right complete answer. Anything which you work on cloud, whether you are booking a ticket, you are listening a video on YouTube, you are basically, opening Facebook, you are doing this Zoom meeting, anything, you are doing accounting, you are doing payrolls, anything which you do on internet is cloud computing, which means today, are you sending, if you are sending me an email, how do you send that email? With an attachment? You basically compose an email, you basically attach a file and you send it to me. You are not digitally ready. So, sir, what should you do? You should have the document uploaded in an online system, generate a link, and then create an access permission on that, and then send that link to me as an email. You are digitally ready. So you understand the difference, how you have to be more cloud-based, more collaborative, real time, in order to meet the expectations of today's client and tomorrow's client. If you are still in traditional method of typing, you need to learn how you can work with different systems. How many
So
of
we need to acquire some new IT skills to be digitally ready for cloud computing.
How we can do that, I'm going to get into that. So how many of participants? I think we have more than 600 plus participants, Shanu?
Yes, sir. Around 600 participants here.
How many of them today, I just check, this is a question to the participant, just say a yes on it. How many of you today knows how to integrate Google Sheet, Google Docs, Google Forms, and Google Data Studio and Gmail together to give a solution? How they can automate all of these together to create a solution for a client? Can anybody say a yes on this? This is something which I will request Kamisha madam to please take it up of, taking the most uses of cloud tools, automating them, and then going to the client, whether it is in India or anywhere in the world, going to them and say, sir, I can do an invoice automation for you. Think about a situation. What will you do if you do an invoice automation? Let's say you want to send 500 loan statements to 500 different people. What will you do? You will prepare a loan statement, and then you will prepare 500 different files. You will take a print of it, you will scan it, and you will send as individual emails to all of them, right? This is the solution we have. We are not digitally ready. Now, what we need to do today is we need to collaborate, integrate the Google Docs with Google Sheet, mail merge it, then integrate the Gmail account with that. I can show a practical demonstration on that. Once we are done with this, we'll keep 15-20 minutes on all important demonstration. Integrate all of this, and at a click of a button, all the 500 mail merged documents get generated, converted into a PDF, and sent as an email to 500 recipients. This is the power of automation I'm talking. So the journey is to embrace technology, adapt to it, and transform yourself into it and innovate new solutions. So this is the journey you have to continuously do. And if you go and tell your clients or tell any person, I can do this for you. Every client is your client because client is looking today for solutions. You cannot go back to them and say, sir, aap mujhe kuch kaam dijiye. Sir, aap mere ko tax audit dijiye. You have to go back to them and say, sir, this is the problem in your organization and I can help you with that. So these are 5 problems of automation which is happening in you. There are a lot of clutters in your organization. I can work on your invoice management system. I can work on your entire client supply management system. Everything. Today, physical inventories are no more a thing. Today, even inventories had been physical verification of inventories is done by systems. So let's not talk about big words like blockchain, RPA, artificial intelligence. Let's talk about how to use these to make our process efficient. As I'm repeatedly saying, it is all about your mindset of a zeal to learn things, then acquiring the skills and applying the tools. So these are 5-6 important skills. Now I'm coming to the skills. Forward-looking skills. आगे का सोचना है, पीछे नहीं. 10 साल पहले कैसे काम होता था वो अब नहीं होगा. It is not going to happen. GST अब automate हो गया. Income tax is getting automated. Banking is getting automated. So you have to be forward looking. You have to find innovation in any system which you work on. You need to be collaborative. How many of you are working real time with people around the country? आप साथ में 2 आदमी के साथ work from home किए हो, वहां पर where your team is sitting somewhere, you are sitting somewhere, and you both are working on a single file. That is, and it should be 100% cloud based, 100% cloud based. So ये सारे skills आपके अंदर होना बहुत जरूरी है. If you want to convert or transform yourself into a digital accountant and be ready for the accounting firms worldwide, all these things are very, very important. So सबसे पहले अपने आप को तैयार करना होगा और बहुत जोर से तैयार करना पड़ेगा. And how do we do that? How do we do that? Sir, this is a great thing. आपने बताया मुझे करना है, but कैसे? What is the right way to go forward? Well, how many of you know the meaning of the word called MOOC? MOOC. Anyone who can tell Shanu ma'am the meaning of MOOC? It is massive open online course. Kamisha ma'am in the starting has said about it कि वो इतने सारे वीडियोस, इतने सारे कोर्सेस अपलोड कर रही है वुमेन्स एम्पावरमेंट कमिटी में. There are so many videos available on YouTube, on Udemy, on Coursera, on Khan Academy. How many of us are going and actually learning from this? How many of us have actually gone into YouTube and typed in advanced Excel and actually started learning from there? How many of us have typed Power BI or Power Query in Udemy and actually started learning? So there are thousands and crores of videos of ICI Digital Learning Hub, of different MOOC, different platforms where you can develop your skills. I may or may not be a great speaker, but once you develop that mind that मुझे कुछ सीखना है, मुझे G Suite का expert बनना है, मुझे SharePoint में expert बनना है, मुझे Office 365 में expert बनना है, मुझे Python सीखना है. Again, I request Kamisha ma'am to please take up a course on R and Python. मुझे R सीखना है, मुझे data analytics. ये सब जो चीज है, ये आज आपके पास घर बैठ के अवेलेबल है. इट इज अवेलेबल. सर क्या क्या सीखे, कितना सीखे, काम बिना कैसे मोटिवेशन आएगा? I'll get back to that question. Before you even asking me the question, I'm going to ask the question and also try to give an answer to that. तैयार तो होना पड़ेगा. तैयार कैसे होना पड़ेगा? How we need to get ready? इस सबसे पहले आप पहला मंत्र ये बनाओ. You need to be very good in advanced Excel. Step number 1. Take a certification on advanced Excel from Microsoft. Take all the courses from different YouTube and all. Second, learn all the Power Queries, Power BI and Macro. ये second step है जो बहुत जरूरी है. ये basic step है. Third, learn all important cloud tools like G Suite, like Microsoft. Microsoft के आज SharePoint है, Office 365 है, PowerPoint है. Google के, you have Google Docs, you have Google Forms, you have Google Sheet, you have Google Data Studio. ये सब 8-10 चीज आपको सीखनी है. Once you learn all of this, learn few cloud accounting softwares. If you want to get into offshore model, learn few cloud accounting softwares like QuickBooks, like Zoho Books, and Zero. ये 2-3 software सीखने में will take you maximum 10 or 15 days. How will you learn that? Well, how will you learn that? Again, as I said, there are thousands and thousands, millions and millions of videos available. Start with that. Take a trial version. Take an account. आप पहले एक सब्सक्रिप्शन लो, बहुत एकदम मिनिमम कॉस्ट में. If you don't pay, if you don't invest your time and little money, how will you create that infrastructure within you? You don't need 10 people. You just need to work on yourself that I am digitally ready. When I was doing one of the performance, this session, one of the participant, called me and said, sir, I know QuickBooks, I know Zoho, I know Zero. I've done all of Google. Now I want to look for work. And I've given them the path that now you are digitally ready. You can do that. So once we get into this entire infrastructure of how to manage documents. Now, how many of you knows how to manage documents? That's again an important thing which you need to learn and prepare yourself. कल काम आएगा तो आप कैसे करोगे? उसका डॉक्यूमेंट्स आप कहां रखोगे? वो कोलैबोरेटिव कैसे होगा? आप ईमेल बैक एंड फोर्थ कैसे करोगे? रिस्पांस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम कैसा होगा? ये सब कुछ आपको तैयार करना पड़ेगा. So as I said, cloud accounting में you need to learn QuickBooks, Zero, Zoho. ये सब popular softwares है worldwide. Storage में, you can learn all this cloud storage of Google Drive, how to work with Google Drive, how to work with OneDrive, how to do the entire settings, sync. ये सब कुछ आपको सीखना है. How to take notes. When the client calls you, you have to take innumerable notes in OneNote, in Evernote. ये सब tools आपको सीखना पड़ेगा. How you manage your time, your calendar. Are you maintaining Google calendars or any other calendars where you are blocking your appointments? Everything so that you are very organized. Advanced Excel, जैसे मैंने आपको कहा, Power BI, 9, R, work management system like through CCH, iFirm, Zoho projects. ऐसे बहुत सारे tools available है. T-Hawk. आपके पास, you will get hundreds of projects coming in. And everything has a different priorities and everything is done by different people. How you are going to manage this whole thing? ये system आपके पास तैयार होना चाहिए. Yeah, you have a complete knowledge about it. Communication through customer relationship management, I'm not going to talk on because सबसे पहले आपको client पकड़ना है, उसके बाद उसको develop करना है. Communication, how you communicate through Skype, through Zoom, through GoToMeeting, how you are talking to them, sharing your screen, working together. ये सब आपको समझना होगा. So yes, as I said, the first goal is to go paperless, manage work anytime from anywhere, creating your employees to make sure that, they have the right employees. You are motivating them. You are checking their performances. You are evaluating them. You are training them continuously. ये सारे चीज. And one important thing which I want to talk on this is reputation. Now, reputation plays a very, very important role in Women's Empowerment Committee. How you are building your social reputation. So let me give an example. If I talk about Sachin Tendulkar, what is that one word which quickly comes to your mind? One word which quickly comes to your mind is cricket. If I talk about Amitabh Bachchan, what is coming up is basically is an actor. If I talk about Girish Ahuja, immediately direct taxation comes to your mind. If I talk about, let's say, Bimal Jain, immediately GST comes to your mind, right? What is that coming in the person's mind when they talk about you? So एक नाम जो होता है वो हमारे पेरेंट्स हमको देते हैं और एक नाम ऐसा होता है जो हम खुद के लिए कमाते हैं. And how do we do that? How do we do that? So tomorrow, today, from today onwards, you should start building your reputation on social media, on various channels, blogs, broadcast. How? You have to choose a subject. Let's say you have to choose a subject on technology. Then you have to start working on that and start sharing important knowledge about technology and efficiency, automation, how you have created success stories, how you have created solutions, how you have automated a particular problem if you start sharing that, people around you will start knowing that, wow, this person is really working very hard on this particular field, and they will start getting connected with you. They will start meeting you. They will start discussing their problems with you, and you will start getting business. If you go in Facebook, in LinkedIn, and you start sharing your fun moments, you start sharing your personal moments, you are not building your reputation. Today, it is very important that whether you want to be a GST expert, you want to be a transfer pricing expert, you want to be an M&A expert, or you want to be a technology expert, or you want to be an Excel expert, you should demonstrate that. You should go and create your own YouTube channel and start developing small videos about you, about those experiences, and that is not against code of conduct. That will basically demonstrate your skills, your capabilities, your competence, and people from across the world will know about you. Now, let me give you a very interesting case study on this. In today's world, you cannot be a person who can do anything and everything. You need to have a super specialization. You need to be a hyper specialist. Now, what does that mean? Which means you need to be either be a service expert or an industry expert. You have to choose one out of these two, either be a service expert or an industry expert. Now, what is the success formula behind our case study? 20 years back, when I started this journey, we were working for many clients. And then one fine day, we decided that we will only work for pest control industry. We will only work for pest control industry. And that time we had only 3 or 4 pest control company as a client. We immediately, get rid of all other clients, and we only focused on the pest control industry. We started building their revenue models. We started building their chart of accounts, their performance indicators, what is going right, what is going wrong, what are the various problems this industry had. Today, all our clients, all our 500 clients in US are all pest control companies. And what happens, the way it has grown, we have created this reputation that these guys are super specialists in this industry. And then when we get a new client, they comes to us and say, my accountant was only filing my return. My accountant was only trying to get my tax numbers entered. But you guys understand our industry. You guys help us grow. You guys understand what should be our labor percentage. You guys understand what's the ideal net profit this industry should have. You guys understand what's the ideal percentage I need to spend on sales and what I need to do to generate more leads and to reduce our cost. So you are helping us grow. You are helping us gain more clients, and we want to work with you. We want you to do our accounts. We want to do our performance. So we get clients based on that reputation, and all our clients, we never know them. We never met them. They are all coming from internet. That is the power of reputation. That's the power of digital reputation, and it takes time. It doesn't happen in one day, 1 week, or 1 month. It takes years to build this reputation on a continuous basis. If you work, then that reputation gets developed. Next important thing which I wanted to talk about is reporting. How many of you have ever prepared a report, a live report, where you can see how the thing happens automatically? Which means, let me quickly show you a quick demo on reporting part. Before that, let me show you reputation, what I mean by that. If you go into youtube.com, because if I speak on and on, if I don't show you the practical thing, you will never be able to relate it. If I type in Bimal Jain over here, and I'm not promoting any single person, I'm just trying to give you an example for people who are into our industry. He has got 55,000 subscribers. He has uploaded 318 videos. And when I get into that, what I get to see is he's talking all about GST. Ways to optimize and avail GST credit. No GST leviable. Now, what is that impression which is coming to your mind? Is he going against code of conduct? No. Though he is completely, promoting but he's sharing knowledge. He's sharing knowledge, and the impression which the people is going to get after seeing his YouTube channel is this person is an expert in GST, and tomorrow one big problem comes to them, they will always go back to him. So he's becoming a magnet to attract future clients. Now the client from across the world is going to come to him. This is what we need to prepare ourselves, get ourselves digitally ready, and become a magnet so that the entire world approach to us. Like if I go to my channel, though I'm not as famous in YouTube, I got 1,000 subscribers and 54 videos, and it's all about technology. So you can always go to my YouTube channel, Sanjeev Sanghi, Top 25 Tools. You can see all these videos all about automation, all about how you can work from home, how you can grow your practice, how you can use Power Query and Macro to automate reports. So this is how you need to build your reputation and then get into reporting. Before that, let me show you how you can manage your work anytime from anywhere. Let me show you a quick demo how you can be digitally ready. So this is one single proprietary system which we have developed, wherein I can know at a click of a button what are the open works in my organization. So this is how you have to, develop. As I showed you, Zoho projects and many other projects, I get to know how many people are working in my organization, what are they working on, and this is on internet. I can see it from anywhere. I can see all the different clients they are working on, one single person. I can get inside the ticket. I get to know by user, by work type. I can see the timesheet of each and every person. And if I want to know the status of any particular client, I can quickly go into any client and I can type in, let's say, Cowleys, which is one of the pest control company. I get into that client. I get to know who the client is, what are the work we are doing on a monthly basis, on a bi-weekly basis. I get to know what are the open works we have as on today, what are the documents we need to get this work done, what are the open questions I have. So at a click of a button, I get to know everything about the client. So इस तरह से अपने आप को तैयार करना पड़ेगा. I get to know my team performance at any point of time कि भैया मेरा टीम कहाँ पर क्या कर रहा है, कितना काम कर रहा है, कैसे काम कर रहा है, what are the works pending. So I should have a complete control over my documents, over my team and over my client. अगर इस चीज के लिए हम तैयार नहीं होंगे, how are we going to position? Why will that person give us work if we are not having a right infrastructure in place? अगर हम अपने आप को इस तरह से तैयार नहीं करेंगे तो वो हमें काम क्यों देगा? That is the question which you need to ask yourself. कि अगर if I approach that person and I show them, look, this is how I'm going to manage your work, this is how I'm going to manage your documents, these are experiences which I have, I know all these softwares, my team is ready on all these certifications, and we have experiment done, we have been working for so many things. That is where you have to work on. So I get to know if this person is working with these many tickets and these many clients, what is happening with it. So this is all about how they can work anytime from anywhere. Let me go back to my presentation on reporting. One more quick demo on this, on the reporting part. Just watch Data Studio. I don't know how many of you have ever worked on Data Studio before, but Data Studio is a free tool available on Google with G Suite, which is not at cost. But think about a situation. If you create a live dashboard, something like this, a company like ABC Limited, where they have, segment-wise sales by customers, by graphs, and all the sales quantity. And you can share this link to your client and say, this is your report. And you can make multiple reports like this, page 1, page 2, page 3, and you can share with your client. And if they want to know the entire thing by year, let's say they only want to know about 2016, they can see the entire data automatically reduced to 16. And if they want to know, all right, year 2016 and only for East, you can see that. And you can learn this in 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. You can learn this whole thing in 5 minutes. And if you can build a system like this, imagine a situation how powerful this is going to be. Example, let me show you. Let me show you a practical demo of how we can do this. I'll go into google.com and I will type in Data Studio. I'll get into datastudio.google.com. I go into a blank report. So I get an open canvas. So these are the skills which I'm trying to show you. Now I'll show you in 5 minutes, but there are millions of videos. Just go and type in YouTube, Google Data Studio. You'll find so many videos. In 1 hour, you can learn it. Now you can go to any client and say, sir, I can do a visual dashboard for you. I can do a live reporting for you. Well, you can, and design the system, connect with multiple data sources, Google Sheet, and show them a real report. Every client will say, all right, you can do this for me. I'll pay you X amount every month. Produce this report, a real-time report for me. Not a single client will say no to you. Again, you are doing outsourcing. You can create system, because if you say women empowerment is only and only possible through technology, because your limitation is to work from home. So you need to be the best person in technology. You need to be more digitally upgraded than anyone else. You need to show your client the way that I don't need to meet you physically. Physical thing is no more a question. I can still get your work done anytime from anywhere. If you can prove that to any person anywhere around you, they will give you the work. You have to give them solutions, how you will get data, how you will work on it, how you will give them a complete engagement where they get to know the status of work real time, and you are delivering solutions real time, and you are getting paid real time, and you are invoicing them real time. If you can create these solutions around and position yourself to the client will say, wow, this person is great. If I get a solution at my desktop, in my mobile, in my internet, in my email, why do I need that person to come and sit in my office and work? So if you show them that what I did is I opened Data Studio, I clicked on the blank report, I get so many data sources. Watch over here. You can even do analytics from YouTube, all of this. But now I just want to integrate Google Sheet. So I'll click on Google Sheet. I pick up one Google Sheet file from here because I want to do a report from this. I will take sheet 1, the first sheet of that MIS report, and I will add that to my data table. So right now I'm showing a process of integrating Google Sheet with Google Data Studio and working a solution. So if you see over here, Canvas come in, and right now I have all my Excel field, the Google Sheet Excel field on the right, and I have something over here on the Canvas. I don't need this. What I do is, instead of order, I want it by region. So I'll change the order to region, and it comes up like Central, East, West, South. All right, one report done. Let me make this like this. Let me go and change the style, data, and I'll go into my theme and layout. And let's say I pick up this theme. Perfect. I'll go back over here. I go to my add a chart, and what I will do is I will pick up a pie chart. I place it over here. And this I want it by, let's say, by segment. Let's say I want this by segment. So I will, instead of region, I'll make it a segment. So this is my segment. I'll put it over here. See, it is just a drag and drop. I'll go back to the chart and I'll take a scorecard. And it is basically taking all the data from my Google Sheet. I'll take up a sales from here and I place it over here. So I get my real-time sales from the Excel over here. So anything which I do on Google Sheet. Now this Google Sheet can again be remapped to my any other data sources. It can be remapped to my Google Forms. So basically, if Kamisha ma'am wants to run a survey, she can do a Google form, send it to thousands of people. Whatever data comes in gets populated into a Google Sheet, and whatever data is coming in the Google Sheet can automatically be converted into a live dashboard, and a person who is filling the form can see real time real time, all the data getting changed, something like a Sensex, a stock exchange. This is the experience you need to give to the client. Because if you are not able to give an experience, an amazing experience, a technological experience to the client, how will you get the work? So this is the sales. And let's say if I want to also know the profit, I will take the profit from here. I'll take the chart. Sorry, let me click anywhere here. I'll take the chart. I'll take the scorecard from here and I will take profit. Because these are two things which I always want to know. I'll replace this with profit. And let's say this is a small report which I wanted to do. And let me add some control. So what I'll do, I'll take a drop down. I'll say I want a control by year. So I'll take the year and put it over here. So year is my control. And let's say if I also want a control for subcategory, so I can again click over here. I can create a drop down, one more drop down, and then I can create a control for category, a subcategory. So if this is a small little dashboard I want to do for my client, I can go back over here and I can send this report link to all to my client for whom I have done this work. I can create permissions. I can download this report in a PDF file. I want to view this entire dashboard. This dashboard is ready for me. I can change the theme. And now if I want to know only for 2016, everything changes according to that. Real time. I want to know by categories, or I only want to know for, for only phones. So I can get the data only year 2016 for phone. I don't need a 40 to 50 pages report. How much time did I took to do this? Only 5 minutes. How much time will you take to do this? Maybe an hour. How much time will you take to learn this? Maybe a week. That's it. And then the whole world is open for you. So this is just one thing which I'm sharing with you. There are thousands of things which you can learn, and then you can demonstrate. You can do your reputation. You can share it in your entire, list of people to get them know that you can do this. And then people will call you and say, hey, can you do this for me? I really want to get this done. Can you do this on a monthly basis? Can you do this on a recurring basis? And this is how you can, work on security, work on reporting, work on reputation, work on accounting. इतना काम है अगर आप अपने आप को तैयार कर लो, अगर आप अपने आप को सीख लो. You cannot work in the mindset कि आप मुझे बताइए क्या करना है, फिर मुझे समझाइए कैसे करना है, फिर मुझे वो चेक कीजिए मेरा काम को, फिर मेरा रिपोर्टिंग कीजिए और फिर मुझे पैसे दीजिए. Please come out of that mindset. You need to be independent enough to learn. Kamisha ma'am, Women Empowerment Committee is doing a wonderful job to guide you, mentor you and support you in this direction. But ये लड़ाई आपको खुद को लड़नी पड़ेगी. ये जर्नी में आपको वॉक करना पड़ेगा. And I am there for you. Anytime anyone can, always WhatsApp me and ask any pertinent questions if you have. कि sir ये चीज अगर सीखना है तो उसके लिए क्या करना है. Talk about learning. Talk about how you can develop your skills and how you can demonstrate that. And then create connect. अब ये जो connect create है उसमें अपने चलते हैं. And then I'll spend 20 minutes to request Sarita to show one little demonstration on cloud accounting. So ये connect पे अपने चलते हैं. So let me quickly share with you good tools which you need to know. One is कम्युनिकेशन के लिए आपको ये स्काइप, जूम, गो टू मीटिंग ये सब आना चाहिए. यस, सबने हाँ की, हाँ मुझे आता है, गुड. आपके पास कम्युनिकेशन टूल्स होने चाहिए कि आपकी टीम जो पूरे कहीं भी हो तो आप कहोगे सर अभी तो मैं अकेला हूं तो इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. जब आपकी टीम अक्रॉस द कंट्री होगी तो आपको कुछ कम्युनिकेशन टूल्स चाहिए कि भैया कौन क्या कर रहा है, किस प्रोजेक्ट का क्या स्टेटस है, कैसे क्या हो रहा है. सो यू नीड टू लर्न ऑल दिस. रिमोट एक्सेस आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है. इफ यू आर नॉट वर्किंग ऑन कंप्लीट क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग, क्लाउड अकाउंटिंग, इफ यू आर वर्किंग ऑन अ डेस्कटॉप अकाउंटिंग एंड यू वांट एक्सेस, देन यू कैन यूज एनीडाइस, टीम व्यूअर, सिस्को, जो भी आप यूज करना चाहो कर सकते हो. फाइल शेयरिंग जैसे मैंने कहा था, यू कैन यूज गूगल ड्राइव, ड्रॉपबॉक्स, वन ड्राइव. ये सारे टूल्स है जो आपको पेपरलेस और डॉक्यूमेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम बनाने में हेल्प करते हैं. प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट अपने डिस्कस कर चुके. टाइम मैनेजमेंट के कुछ टूल्स आप सीख सकते हो, जैसे एवरनोट इज वेरी गुड. टी शुड, अब आप मुझसे ये क्वेश्चन करोगे सर कौन सा अच्छा है, तो अगेन आपको स्पून फीडिंग चाहिए. Every software is a good software. You can pick up any of these and start working on. All of these softwares are good. Take any one of them and start working on it. जब आप उसमें करना सीखोगे तो आपका माइंडसेट डेवलप होना शुरू होगा. If you get into a puzzle of which one is best, which one is not good, you will waste your time. So start with anyone which you think is okay, which sounds good, इसका spelling अच्छा है, इसका नाम अच्छा है, start with that. Create your videos, continuously अपने सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर. अगर आप QuickBooks एक्सपर्ट हो तो डेमोन्स्ट्रेट. आपको क्या करना है? You want work? I'll give you a quick model. Learn QuickBooks. Step number 1. Be an expert on QuickBooks. Step number 2. Create a website that you are a trainer of QuickBooks. Step number 3. Start showing one tips on QuickBooks on a daily basis or on a weekly basis on your social media. Step number 4. 3 महीने आप करो, आपके पास कॉल्स आने शुरू हो जाएंगे, ईमेल्स आने शुरू हो जाएंगे. We want QuickBooks training from you. We want to learn more on QuickBooks from you. We want this from you. We want you to do our accounting on QuickBooks. Same is Zoho. आप Zoho बुक सीखो, उसमें एक्सपर्ट बनो, उसका सर्टिफिकेशन लो, उसके प्रो एडवाइजर बनो, and then create a small little website that you are a Zoho expert and start creating one single video on Zoom, on Camtasia, on anything, and start sharing how a solution can happen on cloud computing, how you can do real-time bank sync on cloud accounting using Zoho Books, how you can integrate third-party server, how you can do Amazon system on this. 3 महीने में आप ये कर लोगे, you are on your business. You will get work. That's my commitment to you. You will get enough work to work from home. आप एक्सेल में अपने आप को एडवांस एक्सेल में ट्रेन करो, पावर बीआई में ट्रेन करो, and start talking about training. Training is a huge opportunity which you can do. Lot of people, lot of organizations are looking for training. Lot of people are looking for. My company is looking for good VBA expert. If anyone of you is a VBA expert, please connect with me. We need Visual Basic expert. We need cloud tools expert. We need people who can integrate multiple tools to give us a solution. See, we are looking for them. We want someone to learn and give us solutions. And not just we. There are thousands and thousands of companies who are looking for people to get the solution done. But आपको वो demonstrate करके अपने आप को उस तरह से skilled बना के करना होगा. Let me show you one thing. Just to be an eye opener. I'll go into YouTube and I'll just type in Keval Kishan. Just one person जिसने क्या किया, सिर्फ Google Shoot में अपना reputation बनाया. He has got 7,200 subscribers, 130, and he is only talking about achieving 10x growth via business automation. One single person. He has created this. He is talking all about how you can design your website, how you can grow your business, how you can automate all of that, and people are connecting with him. People are becoming his client. People are taking training from him, and इसने अपना पूरा का पूरा market social media में बना लिया. So why can't we do this? As simple as that. Why can't we do this? Let me go further. And you can get everything you can learn from YouTube. Simply Learn, ICI Digital Learning Hub. सब कुछ आपके पास है. ये सब कुछ आप सीख सकते हो. Now it's time for Sarita, if you can show quick 4-5 feature, if you can show on cloud accounting, why cloud accounting is important and how we can do that. Just 10 minute के लिए अगर आप Sarita, if you can show cloud accounting using Zoho Books, why this is important, because QuickBooks and Zoho Books are two very good software on cloud accounting. आज Sarita सिर्फ आपको एक broad version दिखाएगी कि how you can really empower yourself in cloud accounting using Zoho. And she had been doing this for last 20 years. She is my partner, and she is actually managing more than 50 people in my organization as the head of the department. Over to you, Sarita. Shanu, if you
I welcome Sarita madam. Yes, sir, and thank you so much for letting Sarita madam take this session. And I welcome you, Sarita madam.
Thank you, Shanu. Thank you, Sanjeev sir, for giving me this opportunity. Like, I think 20 minutes, we can just have a glance of what is the power of cloud accounting, what are the different things which is possible through cloud accounting, which automates the entire process of bookkeeping, which is presently being done manually. If I talk about any desktop application, whether it is...
Sir, I would like to ask one thing. So cloud computing is the integral part of, global outsourcing services. So I should be very conversant with cloud computing. That's right, sir?
Yes. So
Okay.
computing is basically a concept where you're computing on cloud. मतलब आपका कंप्यूटर क्लाउड में है. अब आप उसमें अकाउंटिंग
तभी I can provide my services to the global clients.
अगर आप क्लाउड में नहीं जा रहे हो तो आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते.
हाँ.
आपको डेस्कटॉप सब कुछ बोला, आपके पास सिर्फ लैपटॉप इंटरनेट के लिए है. यू आर ओनली यूजिंग लैपटॉप फॉर इंटरनेट टू गो इनटू क्लाउड एंड वर्क फ्रॉम देयर. दैट शुड बी द कॉन्सेप्ट. ये जो सरिता अभी दिखाने जा रही है, सरिता इफ यू कैन ओपन अप बुक्स, वो उसमें वो 4-5 इंपॉर्टेंट चीज प्रैक्टिकली दिखाएगी जो अपने डेस्कटॉप भी कर सकते हैं. वी कैन डू इट इन द एंड एवरीवन अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड आर यूजिंग दिस सॉफ्टवेयर. सो अगर हमें टैली नहीं आएगा तो हमें काम कौन देगा? वैसे अगर हमें क्विकबुक्स और ज़ोहो नहीं आएगा तो हमें काम कैसे मिलेगा? Yes, Saita.
Sir, एक चीज और, like one of our participant has asked, can you please guide how we can make our laptop up to the mark? Like what software and hardware configuration required for, QuickBook or Zoho book को मैं download करूँगी, any configuration?
You just need a good internet, a good speed computer, and you need antivirus. और आपको एक अच्छा एंटीवायरस चाहिए, एक अच्छी स्पीड का कंप्यूटर चाहिए, एंड वेरी गुड इंटरनेट चाहिए, एंड दैट्स इट. एवरीथिंग एल्स इज इन क्लाउड.
Okay.
All the softwares are there in cloud, so you don't have any software in your local desktop. Everything is on cloud. Yes, Saita.
Sir, if is all right, like everything is on the cloud, so what are the safety issues, security issues where data is concerned?
So this is again a big myth. Cloud में जो है, all this third party who is actually, let's say Facebook, there's someone who is running Facebook and that is on cloud.
Yes.
So there are hundreds and thousands of people who are looking into the security of that. We don't need to take care of it. जब आप अपना Excel document cloud में डालते हो, तो वो जो Google है, उनके पास लाखों लोग हैं जो उसको मेंटेन कर रहे हैं. They are better than us. If we keep our file in a local machine, we don't even know the IP address. हमारा जो पासवर्ड होता है वो बहुत इजी होता है, वो संजीव होता है, संजीव 123 होता है. पासवर्ड एंड गेट एंड कनेक्ट टू आवर नेटवर्क एंड डिस्ट्रॉय आवर फाइल्स. बट वहां पर वर्जन्स होते हैं. क्लाउड में कुछ भी डिलीट, यू कैन क्रिएट एक्सेस रोल्स. सो कम आउट ऑफ दैट कि कोई सिक्योरिटी इशू. ऐसा नहीं कि
डेटा इंटीग्रिटी एंड सिक्योरिटी इश्यूज दैट वी डोंट हैव टू हैंडल फ्रॉम आवर साइड.
Yeah, they are experts over there, and you have to only talk about performance. You have to talk about real time. कि real time आप कैसे करोगे? आपने यहाँ बटन क्लिक किया और सब कुछ हो गया. ये रियल टाइम आप नहीं करना सीखोगे तो आप वहां कैसे पहुंचोगे? फिर तो आप डेस्कटॉप में रह जाओगे, अपने घर के अंदर रह जाओगे, अपने मशीन के अंदर रह जाओगे. आप वर्ल्ड में कैसे पहुंचोगे? लोगों के साथ कैसे जुड़ोगे? एनी अदर क्वेश्चन, शानू?
नहीं, अभी तक तो नहीं है.
Saita?
Yeah. So let me start with it. As very rightly asked by Shanu and replied by Sanjeev sir, that since we are talking about offshore accounting, overseas opportunities, then the role of cloud accounting software itself comes. Because if we are trying to work for global clients, we have to be into some kind of cloud accounting software, and we cannot be into any desktop software, because everything needs to be easy to access and anyone can access from anywhere. So that is one of the feature of cloud accounting software, that you don't need to wait to be at your office or to be on a particular computer to access any cloud accounting software. To access it, it is as simple as we access our Gmail or our Facebook. Like if we go to Google or to the browser and we just type in quickbooks.com. That's it. Same way, if we are trying to go into Zoho Books, we type in zohobooks.com and we can just put our user ID and password and we can log in. So the best part is, and it also has mobile app. if there are few urgent things which we need to do, we can always install app in our mobile to get some invoices done or to send the invoices to our customers. All these things are easily possible through mobile app. Their mobile app is also responsive, and it allows many things to be done directly from there. So one thing which we need to remember, cloud accounting software makes us use it anytime, anywhere. Now, next thing, as Sanjeev sir was talking about, now it's high time that we all need to get paperless. It is now need of the hour that we need to get paperless. These cloud accounting software to a great extent help us to make paperless. How do we do so? How does it help us to be paperless? So let's see. So suppose I go to any invoice. Let me create an invoice. If I go to create an invoice, we see here at the bottom, we have an option to attach files. Just a sec. Yes. So as and when we create invoices, we have an option to attach files over here. So suppose we are trying to create an invoice for a new customer and we have some kind of mandate with the customer. We don't need to keep a hard copy of it. If we are receiving it on email signed, we can attach and keep it over here so that whenever required, we can refer it. Not only attachment related to a particular invoice, we can attach documents to any kind of transactions which we are entering over here. Whether it is a journal entry, whether it is a bill, if we receive bills, like suppose for an example, we are entering a bill for electricity. So electricity bill nowadays, we all are receiving in our email. What do? We take a print, it goes to the accounts department. Accounts department prepare a check with a voucher and give it to you to sign the check. Or else, even if we pay online, we want to keep a hard copy of electricity bill in a file, not required. We can directly attach it over here. Same way, just to give you a better idea about attachments, even if we are creating a customer or a vendor, at that time also they give us an option to attach the documents. So any kind of permanent document, one-time document for that particular customer or vendor can be attached while creating it. So it helps us to get paperless. Second important thing which is required in today's time. Now, third thing, let's go to banking tab. It allows us to sync our bank, our credit cards, so that we don't need to log in into our bank again and again. What do? We go to our bank, we log in into our bank, and then we pull the transaction from there, either in Excel or we take a print, and then we pass entries into our accounting software. But these cloud accounting software makes our work so easy, so that we don't need to even log in into our bank. We might want to log in just once a month. We can sync our bank over here and it is totally secured. Reason being, hum khali isme apna user ID password for view, like we are giving user ID and password for view and not for doing any transactions. Because as we all know, even if we are doing a small transaction online, we need an OTP. So it is not asking you for any OTP or it is not asking you to transfer any money. It is just trying to save your time from viewing the transactions from banking window. Rather than you come over here, you just click on a button, update, and all the transactions related to that particular bank is over here. Now, the question comes in, if the transactions is over here and how do I proceed further? So it does not mean that it stops you, that you cannot maintain your accounts on day-to-day basis. Even if you are maintaining your account on day-to-day basis, this is just a place wherein it stores all the transactions from your banking window. These transactions, till the time it is here, it does not affect your financials. We select the transactions, we map it to the proper ledger, we match it with the transactions which are already entered, and we sync it. So as soon as it syncs with the transactions which is already entered in the books, or we accept transactions from here, so since it is directly syncing with the bank, it understands that this transaction has surely cleared the bank. So it helps you to do the reconciliation. As soon as you accept the transactions from this screen, it matches from different places. What happens is when you go to the reconciliation screen, you see that all those transactions are reconciled. So the work becomes so easy. You don't need to give two times, you don't need to spend extra time on reconciliation and then first entering the transaction. There you save lots of time. Now, let's see, since like any industry, any organization, we all have kind of recurring transactions. Now, what do we mean by recurring transactions? The transactions which are of like a similar nature. Every month we need to pass, for example, rent entry or any such entry which is of exact amount. If we take loans, if we take vehicles on like loan and monthly EMI needs to go, or such other transactions. There are many salary entries as well, wherein, just a minute, let me see the check. Yeah. So there are many such transactions which we need to pass on monthly basis, wherein they are fixed. Why do we want to waste our time creating those transactions again and again? We can set them as a recurring transactions over here, so that those transactions get itself entered into our books on a particular date based on our schedule set, and we don't need to bother about it. Like, since if I talk about just CA fraternity, we have all our all of us, most of us have retainership clients. Like, the clients are on recurring nature. We do GST for them, we do TDS for them, we file their return, we do internal audit, and we know that there are fixed invoices which we need to create for them every month. So abhi ka process kya hota hai? We have to create invoices for the month. We come, we ask our accountant, आपका हो गया क्या invoices create करना, हमको दे दीजिए, हम भेजेंगे. So he creates, then he takes a print, he gives us, we sign it, and then we send it. Why to take so much of process? Why do we need to follow up anyone that the invoices needs to be created? If we are setting recurring transactions, we see that all those transactions are already entered on a particular day, and we can also set it to such an extent that it auto emails the invoices to the customers. We don't need to bother whether the customer received the invoices on the first of the month or not. It by default goes to him on the first of the month, and we can also schedule to send him reminders for the invoices based on what we want. So it helps us in setting our work to make it easy, to make it faster, and not to do repetitive kind of transactions. So same thing we are trying to explore everywhere. If it is Excel, we are trying to create macros so that we don't need to repeat the same process which we do every time. Same way, accounting softwares are also with the same mindset. They are trying to stop any kind of duplicate work or any kind of work which is taking more time of us. How can they save time for us? Now, let's go to the report section. We have so many reports already available over here. Now, in desktop version, to like not to name any software, what happens? There are so many, like they also have reports to a great extent, but the report are not exactly the way we want, or else we don't know how to explore those reports. Over here, what they have done is they have divided the section with each and every type of transactions, like whether it is related to sales, whether it is related to vendors, whether it is related to expense, whether it is related to bank, GST, and such other stuffs. So it has divided and it has created so many different reports that if we think of a report, we just try to search over here, we get most of the reports. So we don't need to go in and then try to customize and prepare it. Even if we do not find a particular report which we are looking for, suppose let's go to profit and loss. So I go to profit and loss report over here, and after I open the report, still we have scope of customization over here, like whether we want to compare it with previous year, or we want to have a percentage of income, or we want to have the reports by month, or such other stuffs. Like, and if we want to see the report on cash basis, we don't need to go anywhere else. Directly from here, instead of accrual, we can make it cash, and we can run the report. So the report is ready for us, available over here. Now, the best part of this report is when you export the report in Excel, it has option to export the report in Excel and PDF. If you export the report in Excel, it comes with formula. So even if you make some changes for any reason, when you pull the report in spreadsheet, the formula is there intact. You don't need to think that if I have made any changes, I need to put the formula at all places and then see that my profit makes sense based on the numbers on the top. So the spreadsheet pulled is with the formula. So these were a few things which I wanted to show in QuickBooks. Now let's go to Zoho Books and see few good features of Zoho Books. First of all, like Zoho Books has integrated with ICAI. I think many of us must be knowing that Zoho Books is presently available free of cost for chartered accountants for next 3 years. So this Zoho Books, like any one of us, we can put our membership number, the chartered accountants or the firm's detail, and we can register using this link. I'll give this link in chat so that anyone who wants to use it, and you should use it. Just a sec. Yeah. So you can note down this link and try register yourself to Zoho Books. It gives you so many benefits. First of all, you can use it for your own firm. You can have learn this software in details because you're not incurring any cost, so that it brings in your mind like, why am I incurring that cost wherein I have already a software in place. Moreover, along with Zoho Books, it is also giving you Zoho Payroll for 25 employees, Zoho Expenses, and few other softwares without any cost, which together helps you to make your business much faster and organized, and you don't need to run for softwares here and there. All things are at one place. So it's very easy to register. You just need a unique membership number, put your details, and you can register for it. I myself is using Zoho Books for the purpose so that we can train other chartered accountants to start using it. Once you are confident using it, you can also ask your clients to shift to Zoho Books and have them start using it. Moreover, like this pandemic situation, it has made all of our work so easy. You don't need to even ask the client to shift to the cloud accounting software. Clients have started approaching us by themselves that I want to shift to cloud accounting software. Which software do you would refer to us, and can you manage it? So that's a question which has started coming to us. So I get a call, at least I think 1 or 2 calls every day, either for Zoho Books or for QuickBooks, that I'm using this. Are you like, can you maintain my accounts? Can you do compliances using this books? Because still many chartered accountants, they say that I know Zoho Books or I know QuickBooks, but after some time they see that they have messed up the books and they're not able to manage it well. So it's high time that we learn these softwares because clients have started approaching us. Now, here I have logged in into Zoho Books. When you log in, you get a dashboard, homepage. Wherein it says, okay. Just a sec.
Ma'am, your page is not visible.
Yeah, let me share my screen. I think my screen is visible now.
Yes, now it's visible. Yes.
Okay. I think till QuickBooks, my screen was visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll just start from here very quickly. This is the link which...
Go ahead. This was done.
Okay. So coming to Zoho Books, in the dashboard page, you see that the homepage itself...
If I can ask you one thing, like how much capital investment is required for, converting a traditional accounting firm into a cloud computing firm? Is it very capital intensive or?
Shanu, let me answer this question. So in the cloud environment, it's basically on an Uber model. So So what is an Uber model? You don't need to buy a car. You just need to pay for the travel which you have done.
For the services, okay.
The services. So in all the cloud world, it's the lowest cost. Like if you use Google Suite, it is charging you maximum 1,200, 1,500 rupees per annum per user. Now to build that, it will cost you, lakhs and lakhs of rupees. You just need thousands of rupees to use this for the entire year. So they work on a subscription model. So all the cloud softwares are on subscription model, like Zoho Books, QuickBooks, they are all on subscription-based model. You don't need to buy the software. Yes, Seita, if you can quickly show 1 or 2 features on Zoho Books.
Sure. So the homepage, the dashboard page of Zoho Books itself gives you an idea about your financials, what is your cash flow, what is your bank balances, your income and expenses, with few good graphs and charts, which helps us to understand our books well, even before drilling into it or getting into details. Now, Zoho Books has a very cool feature wherein it allows to auto scan and upload the documents. Even here in India, we have started using credit card extensively. what happens, like we go and we use credit card many times even for business purposes, and those small receipts which we get for credit card, we are tend to lose it. Like we might just throw it anywhere. Rather than that, if we have Zoho Books installed in our mobile, we can scan and directly upload it over here in Zoho Books. Now, the benefit of it is these expenses we do not miss and we do not forget later on, because suppose these are the two documents which I have uploaded, which are receipts. So I click on this and I can directly add as an expense from here, from the attachment. So it gives me two benefits. The expense will have the attachment, as well as it has the OCR system. It recognizes the characters within the invoices which I've uploaded over here. It fills most of the things for us. Like it is filling the amount which is over here. It takes the date of the invoice and it fills over here. It has filled in the notes, like the description of the invoice over here, and the invoice number as well. They did not find the vendor. That is why the vendor field is blank. Otherwise, if I had this vendor, the creditor created, this would have also auto-filled over here. So it makes my work so easy. I do not miss on extra information. I wouldn't have typed shred topsoil if it wouldn't have taken it by itself. Might be I would have spelled it wrong. So it makes my work so perfect and easy. I have everything. I just need to click on save and the transaction is entered. So it makes my work so organized and easy. This is one very cool feature of Zoho Books. Then inside Zoho Books, you also have options to manage projects over here. So we come over here and we can create and start managing the projects. Just a sec. Yeah. When we go to time tracking, many of us like when we do internal audit or we do statutory audit or we do any such big project, which is supposed to be billed from time to time, as in when we spend a good amount of time or based on the man hours used or based on the number of resources used. So for those kind of stuff, we should always create project and track that, because once we create a project and we start using it, when we go to create an invoice for that customer, all the things related to that project is shown over there. So we don't miss on anything. The hours spent by the team members, the expenses made for those projects, which needs to be reimbursed from the customers, all things can be well managed from the project screen over here. Now we have, if you go over here in Zoho Books on the top, it gives you the different softwares which is available without any cost for chartered accountants for 3 years. Zoho Inventory is also available for free of cost, so that we can manage if we are into inventory, and if we want to learn inventory for one of our clients, we can start using Zoho Inventory and explore it. Now Zoho also has like almost all the features which QuickBooks has, but then it is too good in managing your GST returns. Just with few clicks, you can push your GST returns from Zoho Books directly to your GST portal. You just need to go there, check it once and click on submit. So you don't need to first have your accounting books ready, then go and fill in the entire form in the GST site. You can just push the data from here to there. So both the books are reconciled. Many times what happens, we first prepare the GST return in spreadsheet or something, we submit the GST return, and then later on we are reconciling our accounting software. And at the year end, it's a mess. We try to reconcile both the things, GST and Tally or any accounting software. So this thing won't happen, because you are first having your books ready and then you're pushing the data from here to the GST side. So both the things are reconciled there and then. Now, the search options in accounting softwares, in cloud accounting softwares, are very easy. Anything which you want to search, if you click over here, you have so many different options. You just click, if you are searching for a bill, you click on bill, and then based on bill, any field which you remember, you just type in and that bill is over here. So suppose I type in, I don't think so there will be any bill. Let me take expenses. And if I type Amazon, all the expenses related to Amazon comes over here. So it makes my work so easy. The navigation part is also so easy. You see everything on the face, whatever you want to do. You don't need to think of the shortcut. You don't need to think where should I go and then do it. So those things are already over here. Now, last part, just which I wanted to let you know, that if you are shifting into cloud accounting software from any accounting software which you are presently using, which is desktop version, or from any other cloud accounting software as well, you have options to import all the things over here, whether it is chart of accounts, vendors, customers, items, everything can be imported. You don't need to create one by one. You just need to come here, download the template for importing, check the format, have your format ready, prepare the spreadsheet and just import it. So there are few things which I want to tell you about Zoho Books. When you start using it, you will be able to explore more on it. That it also integrates with Google Sheets or the spreadsheets. So if you have your invoices or such other stuffs, wherein your team input the data into Google Sheet, that Google Sheet can be connected directly from Zoho Books, which can itself pull the data from there and create an invoice. Just that your fields of Zoho Books should be well maintained in the Google Sheet.
In fact, the best part is, let's say one of your clients is using Amazon. So you don't need to, basically download reports from Amazon or the sales center. Let's say one of your client is doing all these sales through Amazon. So you need to basically go into Amazon merchant account, download all the reports, and then go back into your software and do the entries. You can connect your Amazon directly into Zoho Books, and all the sales entries get posted automatically. So it's all about syncing. The purpose of this session is all about sync, all about how different softwares we can integrate, collaborate, and give a solution. That's why I call this entire session is transformation, getting yourself digitally ready, because it's no more a time where you get a software, you get a document into manual entries. So there's no more typing left. It is more of an intelligent which you need to learn, transform and actually give it back to the client and say, you don't need to do anything. You just get a link of a report where everything is integrated and you get a solution out of it. So great, Sarita. I think Zoho and QuickBooks are both great tools. You can definitely learn this. It will not take you more than a week or two to learn these softwares, and it's a way to go. So let me, at the cost of repetition, quickly sum up the whole session as to one, you need a right mindset, a determination. फ्री में कुछ नहीं है कि आप मुझे कुछ सिखा दो ये हो जाएगा. आपके अंदर वो जिद आनी होगी कि I need to be digitally compatible, competent and ready for my upcoming clients. Number two, you need to have a strong reputation of a subject which you are choosing, which you are wanted to have expertise on, and start creating your reputation according to that. You need to learn all these tools which we have discussed, starting from advanced Excel to all these cloud tools to cloud accounting. ये सब कुछ करके आप अपने आप को ऐसा तैयार करो so that you can manage your work, your documents, and your clients anytime from anywhere. Once you start getting into all of this, then you start connecting through LinkedIn. LinkedIn जैसा platform हुआ, या आप direct connect अपने friend and associates को बता सकते हो कि look, I've been a chartered accountant, I've been working for such a long time. These are all 20 tools I am good with. I've taken certification of all of these. I've been working on this. मेरा ये practice है. I want to start with you with one single project. And if you feel that I can do this, you give it to me. And then if you see the quality, you can continue giving me more work. That's how you can build a relationship. You can start with a relationship and grow from there. I think that's some of the question. Shanu, if you have any more questions, we'll be happy to answer.
Yes, I do. I have 2-3 more questions, sir. So, see that most people are asking, there are so many softwares and so many applications. So, what is the accounting service which is more famous for being outsourced?
So if you have to choose a market. If you talk about US market as a target market, I think QuickBooks Online is more relevant over there. So QuickBooks taking the largest market share across the world. But if you talk about Indian market, then Zoho is having a share on cloud accounting. So again, these are but just learning these two software will take care of your cloud accounting. Learning your G Suite will actually help you learn collaboration, working with different things, because you are using Gmail. You are already using Gmail. You have to start using Google Doc, Google Sheet, so that you learn how to collaborate and work together on that. And if you are a fan or a person of OneDrive, then you should learn all those Microsoft tools. So both are two different things you can choose upon. So I think these are the things you need to do.
Okay.
Question.
So the next question is, does one need to be aware of international accounting practices to be successful outsourcing professional?
That's a very good question. So not at the initial stage, because initially you are doing the work of basically doing accounting transactions and you are a good accountant. But in the long term, if you want specialization, then you need to learn few taxation of that country, few systems of that country, few protocols of that country, which eventually you will go on learning. You don't need to, first learn that because you already are an accountant. So you can start your journey from here, because initially they are not going to give you 100% of everything. They are going to give you basic, simple process of collaboration and integration and then take it forward from there. But yes, the CPA knowledge, adding extra knowledge will always help.
Okay, sir. So another question is, what are the opportunities in India by way of doing outsourcing activities in accounting and taxation practice after becoming a US CPA or Canada CPA? Opportunities in India.
So in India, so you can do both things. If you have already completed your CPA, then you can either join Big Four if you just want to do this. If you want to work from home, again, as I said, you need to demonstrate. You need to show you are a CPA. Now you know the tools. So you need to start, creating your market, work on your reputation, work on your LinkedIn profile, start connecting with firms across the world and project yourself that, sir, I'm into this, I'm a CPA, I know all these tools. Start connecting with them, sending them good videos. Just don't straight away go and say, give me work. Demonstrate yourself by sharing a lot of videos, tips, knowledges, so that that person get an impression. Wow, this guy can automate this. This guy can do this. इसके साथ ये power है. तो automatically आपको magnet बनना पड़ेगा ताकि लोग आपसे attract.
Okay. So I think this also answers my next question, like how to attract foreign clients for outsourcing accounting services.
Yeah. So attracting is again, you have to use references. You have to go and meet them. Networking use करना पड़ेगा. उनको कनेक्ट में एक सोशल मीडिया ड्राइव चलानी पड़ेगी जहां पर आपको लिंक्डइन के थ्रू उन सीपीएस को कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा. उनको अपनी प्रोफाइलिंग करनी पड़ेगी. योर लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल शुड बी स्ट्रांग इनफ. पहले आपको प्रोफाइल रेडी करनी पड़ेगी. When I say profile, it's not about one page. It's about a 3 months, 6 months journey.
Your IT skills and yes.
3 months, 6 months journey of all the different things you have posted in your profile. And that thing which you have posted sounds like you are into this. Example, if you position yourself as a QuickBooks expert, then your entire 6 months profile is talking about you being an expert on QuickBooks. Now, if these CPA firms, these 100 CPA firms who are connected with you in your LinkedIn profile, sees that you are posting QuickBooks video, every week, they get an impression that you are an expert on QuickBooks. Now you send a small little email to them that, sir, I want to connect with you. I want a single appointment of yours. And I've been into QuickBooks for such a long time. And I've been doing this and this. I just need 10 minutes of your time. I think out of 10, one person will definitely get connected with you. So this is how you have to do some fishing and work it around.
Okay. So the last question is, any significant change in outsourcing practice due to COVID pandemic?
I think it has increased.
And post-COVID, has the opportunities increased?
Absolutely, yes. People
They have increased.
Understood that work from home is the future. People have understood outsourcing as the most important factor. Today, if I talk about me, I have team in Indonesia, like my working team. My employees are not just in India, I have employees across the world, and I have a client across the world. So today, it's a global village where you have team and clients anywhere in the world, and we all work, collaborate, and work remotely together to give a solution. So yes.
And how do you see the future trends, sir?
The future is going to increase more and more and more. The future is going to increase more and more. It's going to increase many, many fold. So the sooner you get it and actually be passionate about it, that's the main mantra of success for you. You need to be real passionate about it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So one question.
Question.
Yeah, Shanu, one question I have also received, like as always regularly I am receiving that from small and medium places, how they can connect, because they are, for example, only 2 or 3 people are there in that particular location. So how they can connect? For example, Sanjeev ji has their own office set up and tie up with corporates, outsourcing world. So how further female chartered accountant can connect? That is the matlab, for example, I am residing in Indore and nearby places is Devas, and because of in surrounding location there are no this type of like companies, outsourcing companies. So what are the solutions for that?
You don't need to depend on outsourcing companies. One is, if you are sitting in Indore, you have an internet, and if you have an internet, you have doors open for the entire world. Number one. Number two, you have social media. Number two, you can learn all the skills from internet. Number four, you can take all the tools from internet. Number five is you can prove, I get all my clients on internet. So today, location is not at all a factor. Today, all my clients, and it started from 1 client to 2 clients. All my clients, I have never seen them. I have never seen them. I have never met them. So this is the future which we are talking about. There are many employees who are working with me who I have never met. So this is what we are talking, where we don't meet people and still they work with us. I've been working with clients for the last 20 years and we have never met. So sitting in a remote location is actually an advantage, because there's a low cost. You just need a good internet and you have to demonstrate yourself, position yourself. If you position yourself, I was a local speaker in Calcutta 5 years back. Today, madam is calling me in the ICI committee. So you have to position yourself. You have to, बोलते ना, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा खुद बंदे से पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है. आप अपनी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, अपनी कैपेबिलिटीज को ऐसे बनाओ. आपको क्विकबुक्स एक्सपर्ट बनना है, कौन आपको रोक रहा है मैडम? Let's say you are sitting in Indore, you become a QuickBook expert. What is stopping you? Let's do question answer session. You can easily become a QuickBook expert. You can have a website. You can create videos of QuickBooks. And you can share with 5 people. In 6 months, you can share with 500 people. In 1 year, you can share with 5,000 people. Kamisha madam will call you as a trainer on QuickBooks. And then people start knowing you that you are an expert on QuickBooks. You start creating solutions on that. And then you start connecting with people. आपको एक inquiry आएगा, वहां से आपका testimonial create होगा, फिर एक और reference आएगा, वहां से. That's how the journey will start. It will not happen in a day. बट ये जर्नी मैं आपको एक सिंपल सा रोड मैप बताया हूं कि अगर आपने क्विकबुक्स से शुरू करके ये जर्नी किया, अगर आपने एक्सेल से शुरू करके ये जर्नी किया, आपने जी सूट से शुरू करके एक जर्नी बनाया, आपके पास काम की कमी नहीं रहेगी. पीपल आर लुकिंग फॉर एक्सपर्ट्स, पीपल आर लुकिंग फॉर सोल्यूशन प्रोवाइडर्स. पीपल डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट टाइम ऑन पीपल टू मेक देम लर्न एंड ट्रेन एंड देन गेट द वर्क डन. All are looking for specialists. So first you need to be a specialist. Demonstrate yourself. People will look for you.
Thank you, sir, for your so meaningful words. Ma'am, any other question? Like that was the last question that I have received from the participant.
I don't have just how they can get information. That question I have received from so many chartered accountants. How they can get information of that type of platform. What Sanjeev already mentioned about that. Through QuickBook and other things, already reference has been given by Sanjeev also, and Sarita has also given excellent presentation live, I would say. So that is. Sir, I would like to thank both of you, Sanjeev ji specifically, because of in this corona pandemic and this type of environment, really our women chartered accountants are, I would say that he will take benefit of this type of opportunity specifically. So thank you very much for joining us, for your valuable time. Once again, and we are looking forward many more such type of your deliberation on our platform. And also thank you all participants for joining us. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Sanjeev sir. Thank you, Sarita ma'am.
Thank you, Shanuji. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.